Bob Big Dollar Saleh got the job in the for the Jets. He is going to bring, allegedly, Mike LaFleur, brother of Matt LaFleur, who does offense very well in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I saw you also put out a tweet about how pumped you are about the possibilities in the Jets franchise. Are they keeping Sam Darnold? Is Darnold going to thrive in that offense, you think? What happens with the Jets organization? Because we all know for some time they have stunk worse than most franchises in all of professional sports.
Yeah, I think, first of all, this is the biggest hire of the offseason for me. It's bigger than Urban Meyer. I think it's a better hire than Urban Meyer.
Dan, relax, dude. There's been 3 hires. There's like 14 hires about to happen. Biggest hire of the offseason. Let's relax a little bit, Dan, please. I'm sorry.
I think, Brian Dable's going to go to the Chargers. That'd be a really good hire.
Is that a breaking news? Is that breaking news?
Why do you think they haven't hired anyone yet?
Because they were interviewing with Urban Meyer, and then Urban's actually been on the yacht, you know.
No, because he's still coaching. He's going to go to the Chargers.
So that hasn't been announced, okay? But you know he's going there, and you're like, okay, pretty good. You're still judging Bob Big Dollar Saleh as like, okay, Urban Meyer, obviously big splash hire today. Great press conference, by the way. But you're automatically saying 3 hires into this 14 hire offseason that we're about to have. Biggest one, Bob Saleh and Mike LaFleur coming to the Jets organization.
Yeah, I think Robert Saleh, because I don't know if they'll keep Sam. The reality is if they think that Justin Fields or Zach Wilson is as good or going to be better in 3 years, you take those kids because it resets the quarterback market just financially for you. But the thing I love about Saleh, I was with Saleh for a couple of years when he was younger. And the thing that I always remember hearing defensive guys talk about, DeMeco Ryans was one of them, Kareem Jackson was one of them, was like how great of a communicator he was because he listened so well. I remember them in the locker room talking about like midweek game plan adjustments and how he was listening to the players. And so I think that the ability to communicate, but listening first is huge. I love that he thrived in adversity. This guys get jobs in the NFL because they had 7 All-Pros on their offense or their defense. And they, like coaching in that world is easier. But there's so many of the injuries that they lost this year and still thrived. I loved. Dude, look at the good offenses in the NFL right now. Really, they have 2 common themes. A lot of common themes, but like 1, you got our absolute superstar quarterback, or 2, you come from the Mike Shanahan tree. Cleveland, Tennessee, San Francisco, Minnesota, Green Bay, like all these really good offenses are from this tree. And LaFleur's brother obviously is in that. I think it's the perfect offense for Sam Darnold, but it's the perfect offense for a lot of quarterbacks.
Okay, what team are you going to go coach the Eagles? Will you just let Howie and Jeff Lurie just tell you to everything you got to do and say? Is that going to be your job or what?
I like ESPN right now. I'm not the person who's going to want to sit there and have people tell me what to do.
Dan Orlovsky just turned down the Philadelphia Eagles head coach.
Wow.
Good for him.
More power to you, Dan.
Good for you, dude. You must have so many
options. If they offered me the head coaching job, I would leave, yes.
Never coached before. Have no experience at all.
Just wing it.
I think you'd be able to do well over there. I appreciate you, Dan.
I would do it well. I'd be a good coach. I will be a good coach one day.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Maybe tomorrow if somebody decides to make the offer. Urban Meyer, you think
if I go coach, I'll definitely still come on your show.
Nice. Okay, that's good for us then. So we do want you to go be a head coach then, because we would like to have a head coach on the show. Not that ESPN, Dan Orlovsky, doesn't move the needle, because it does. It does with your big brain, you know what I mean? But man, if we have NFL head coach of the 2-10 team, Dan Orlovsky, in that first year where you're trying to turn the program around, those conversations people want to hear. You know what I mean?